So what's up everybody, how's it going? Legundo here, welcome back, and we finally have some news on Sea of Thieves that we can cover here on the channel that doesn't risk us breaking our NDA for the Insider Early Access program. Sea of Thieves developer Rare dropped a new trailer talking about a few new features coming to the game, so let's quickly run them down and then give you my thoughts on them. Very first is a text chat. They're very formal and say non-verbal communication, but it looks like you can just press the X button on your controller, brings up a wheel of different text options, which you can then say and they appear in the top left corner of the screen. Pretty good, useful if you don't happen to have a mic or you get paired with somebody who doesn't have a mic. Don't think this will be super useful for pre-built crews, but always good for random encounters. Secondly, we have the Brig, something I can see the squad abusing the hell out of once we're all sailing together. If you happen to be a troll, or if the rest of your crew all happens to want to troll you, they can vote to send you to the Brig. It's a small little bar enclosed box in the lower level of the ship that you can pretty much not do anything. You can talk to the rest of your crew, you continue to play music or get drunk, but you can't leave that box until you have a unanimous vote telling, yeah, sure, you're okay, you've served the punishment for your crimes. And this, again, requires unanimous vote to send people into or out of the Brig, so the odds of it being abused the other way around are very slim unless you have 3 people who are specifically dedicated to screwing with somebody who's being sent to the Brig. But it looks like a useful way to sort of curb, for again, random match-made teammates, some abuse and some misbehaving. So I'm okay with this one as well. We also got to look at a small ship, which was something that Craig Duncan did sort of leak to us at the E3 floor. Right after we finished recording for that interview, we said, oh, it would be great if we can get more than 4 people on a ship. There's 6 of us who pretty much play together. And he said, oh, it depends on the size of your ship. We all reacted very excitedly. And he says, that wasn't on camera, right? And he kind of swore us to secrecy. So now that they've mentioned other size ships, it seems like they've officially announced a small ship, and I'd be willing to speculate that we're going to see larger ships that involve more than 4 players as well. Possibly a raid style activity with 2 teams of 4 coming together on one massive man of war style vessel. That would be awesome. I'd love to know what you guys think about that down in the comments. And for the one that sparked a heck of a lot of controversy on our Discord, let's talk about Scuttling. So Scuttling is the ability to sink your ship via unanimous vote, just like sending people to and from the Brig. And if you get into an engagement you're not going to win, you don't want to try, you can vote to sink your ship, swim off to the mermaid, and spawn in a different location. Functionally, it doesn't seem very different from your ship being sunk by other players. It's just you choose to do it. So I guess technically you're taking away the satisfaction of the person who wants to sink you, but you're still giving them all of your loot, and you're still giving them all of the rewards as far as them being able to get your stuff and kill you. And they pretty much did it. You might not get the kill, you might be able to escape via the mermaid and not get killed, but you did lose your things. So as far as that engagement is concerned in player versus player, other team won, you've lost, they get the stuff, you don't. A lot of people are saying this is going to get abused and you're just going to be able to scuttle your ship at the first sign of an encounter to avoid the thing entirely. And while yes, I do think that is entirely possible, I think the reverse needs to be considered. You get a super powerful ship who takes on somebody, brings them within an inch of sinking, and then what? Maybe demands their cargo, demands everything, kills most of the team, but leaves the ship mostly intact. That level of trolling would be far more detrimental than somebody deciding to blow up their ship at the first sign of engagement. You get a trigger happy person, yeah sure, say you hit a critical hit, hit a powder keg and blew the whole thing up. But I don't really see how scuttling a ship is a huge negative or derogatory. I actually look at it as a positive, and I think it will be useful for people who get into engagements that they're just not going to win, because that's not fun. Anyway, as always, I want to hear what you guys think about all of these new features. What do you think about the text chat, the Brig, the smaller ship, Scuttling? Let me know down in the comments. I'm still a part of the technical alpha and have been playing a bunch. Sea of Thieves is still very fun, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be one of my primary games I'm going to be playing in 2018 once it's finally public. And again, we are waiting anxiously to be able to share it on stream, on video, everything else. Let Rare know to lift that NDA, and we'll have a ton of Sea of Thieves content here on the channel. But until next time, you know what to do. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you hated it, subscribe for some more Sea of Thieves news, analysis, and coverage here on the channel. and I'll talk to you next time. Yar.